When last we left our intrepid adventurers, Tom the innkeeper comes to collect his part of the gold they rescued. Ulysses says that the real treasure is probably what's in the box, and they're not getting a true reward. Tom opens up the box and shows Ulysses what's in it. Ulysses screams, and then Tom closes the box and walks away. The rest of the party asks Ulysses, what did he see? What was in the box? But the wanderer refuses to talk about what was in the box. Even later he refuses when the party tries guessing what was in the box. He remains silent for most of the day. The party heads towards Fortress Lament, picking their way across the battlefield. Citizens of Lament are everywhere, trying to salvage what they can. The party makes their way to the castle and asks for their friend Madrigar. Madrigar is a male Mantuthian, the Lord of Lament. He greets them and offers them refreshments, asking where Kebridane is. When told that Kebridane is no longer with the party, Madrigar nods, saying something under his breath about Kebridane abandoning his post. Most of the party doesn't hear it. They swap stories about what's been happening, and Madrigar's surprise at the turtle rising from the bay. Akai says that she thought he knew about the beast. He demurs, saying that he doesn't talk to priestesses very often. Priests and gods are more related to women. Madrigar says that Mantuthian males rely on demonic patrons for advice. The females in the party roll their eyes and then tell Madrigar that they're going to be heading across the inland sea to Sylvia's Rest as soon as possible, once they've talked to Alcine and gotten a boat. They start to leave. Madrigar asks Scalla to stay behind so he can talk to her. She stays, and Madrigar offers to share his bed with her. She flatly turns him down. He shrugs and goes about his business of picking up the remains of the lunch. She asks him, why did he say that? He doesn't really want her. He says that bedding Mantuthian women is part of his job, and he doesn't want his mother, Lady Rhiannon, thinking he was not doing his duty. She tells him that Kebridane made mention of a group called the Lords of the Starry Sky. Has he heard of them? Madrigar tells her that it was he that told Kebridane about them. He offers to tell her more if she'll come to his rooms tonight for dinner, and she brings her friends as well. She leaves and informs the rest of the party about the invitation from Madrigar. Seraph and Ulysses beg off. They've heard that there's at least one tavern open, and they intend to drink it dry. The party finds lodgings in the fortress, and Finn is excited that he'll be attending the dinner. He wonders out loud if Madrigar would be interested in hearing his interpretation of the woodchopper song. Akai wonders out loud if it's too late to go with Ulysses and Seraph. Australia says that Finn definitely should consider singing for Madrigar, and she's looking forward to it. Later, Seraph and Ulysses wander through the village. They find several alehouses that have sprung up, and the duo drink themselves into a good mood. Back at the fortress, the party attends the dinner in Madrigar's quarters. The mage tells them about the race known as the Lords of the Starry Sky, how ancient Mantuthians battled them across several multiverses. The last battle was here on Mper. The weapon was crafted against them, should they ever return. Akai's confused. She says that she thought that the weapon had been used. Madrigar admits that it was. It was used against a race known as Magadrillians who invaded Mper and set up their empire in the north. The king of the Manthusians, Chanis modified the weapon, and when it was used, it destroyed a good part of the world. Meanwhile, Seraph and Ulysses head back to the tower. They find themselves on a causeway overlooking Dragon Turtle Bay. The two drunk men teeter on the edge of the walkway. Seraph takes a misstep and is pulled back from falling off the edge by Ulysses. Seraph thanks him. Ulysses gives him a dark look and suddenly sounds very sober when he says, "I should have let you fall into the bay." Seraph's unsure what Ulysses is talking about. Ulysses says that the innkeeper had in the box something concerning Seraph, and it was something that made Ulysses want to kill him.